Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some Taza chocolate bars. I have the deliciously dark.
I have Hazelnut Praline and Raspberry Crunch.
These were $3.99 each at a place called Good Foods Co-op. And what's so funny, what kills me, Kevin has heard
Funny
this.
as in drives me crazy.
It drives me nuts, and Kevin has heard me say this a million times. We had 4 of these candy bars in the cart. I posted a picture on Instagram with all 4 candy bars. When we got home, we only had 3.
We only paid for 3 though.
We only paid for 3. Kevin thinks that we lost one. He thinks one fell out of the buggy, but it was the one I was wanting to try the most, and that's what kills me. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen that we had these flavors, plus we had a almond toffee sea salt. That's the one that made me even want to buy them, is the toffee, because I love toffee. And we didn't even get that one. But you might say, why not wait until you get it and do the review then? Well, because this is a store, Good Foods Co-op. We don't go in there very often. And I'm thinking these might have just been out for Valentine's Day. I'm not sure. They had like a Valentine's Day display with a bunch of different brands, and this was on around those. And so I don't know if they even have these all the time. But anyway, we're just not in that store that often. These were, like I said, $3.99 each. They're all dark chocolate. They're all 70% dark chocolate. They're vegan and dairy-free candy bars. And so I'm going to hand this to you. There we go. Okay, so this is a 2.5 ounce or 70 gram bar. It says USDA organic. It's tazachocolate.com, non-GMO, dairy-free, soy-free, vegan. It is, there's 2 servings. Half a bar is 190 calories, and these are made in Somerville, Massachusetts. Oh, I like how they're divided the bar.
Bars.
Uh-huh.
Has an odd texture chocolate.
I like it. I like the texture.
It's weird. It's kind of.
It is odd.
It's almost like it's compressed powder instead of like chocolate. You know, like most chocolate, it's melted and it's got, it's poured into the mold. And then when you stick it in your tongue, it kind of melts. This one, really, when you chew it, it's almost powdery.
It has, it's grit.
It's gritty and powdery. Yeah. It's very, very weird.
The ingredients. Everything's organic. I'm not going to repeat that 10 times. Cacao beans, cane sugar, cocoa butter. That's it. That's it. That's where it stops. And so it has a grit to it. I think that's a wonderful dark chocolate.
It's different. I'd rather have chocolate that like melts and it's smooth.
It's not creamy.
Yeah,
it's
this
not
is
smooth.
not like a smooth
It's not
chocolate.
like that. No, it's gritty. It's chunky. It's
different.
Yes, but I really do I do think it's really good quality dark chocolate.
The flavor's decent. It's dark, but it's not like really like super bitter or anything.
It dries your mouth out just a hair, but not like a incredibly dark chocolate does.
Right.
Just a little bit, but I think it's nice. Okay, Hazelnut Praline, half a bar is 190 calories. I see the hazelnut.
You can see the hazelnuts on the bottom. There's a touch of salt in that. That one has more of what you would expect a chocolate, that kind of more melty, creamy kind of texture. Not super creamy, but
No, it still has a little bit of that. A little bit of the grip.
yeah, but it doesn't have the same thing as like, that's like literally compressed powder. This doesn't quite have that texture.
This has cacao beans, sugar, hazelnuts, cocoa butter, toffee, sea salt, and sunflower, whatever that word is. Lecithin. Lectin. I don't know how you say that.
That one's good. It's sweeter than the first one, but it's still pretty dark.
I get the texture of the hazelnut, honestly, the little bitty pieces, but I didn't get the flavor of hazelnut.
No, that or the sugary coating usually. I didn't get that either.
The difference for me, besides the little pieces, and they're little teeny tiny pieces of chopped hazelnut, the difference is what Kevin said at the very beginning is the salt. There's a little, you get some salt in there, and that adds to it. Honestly, between I'm sure Kevin would pick the hazelnut. I would still pick the dark out of those two. I just really do like the texture of that dark one. It was so different.
I would have to try it a couple more times to let like set on my tongue and see how well it works, you know?
Yeah, we don't do that. A lot of people say, oh, it's better if you let it sit on your tongue. We don't do that during the review because you're sitting here waiting on us to try it. So
looks the same.
This is Raspberry Crunch.
Smells good.
Oh, you smell raspberry. Okay, I'm excited.
There's a lot of raspberry.
So this has cacao beans, sugar. You probably won't like this. Puffed quinoa.
Oh, yeah.
We don't like how
it gets stuck in your teeth.
Quinoa gets stuck in your teeth. Puffed quinoa, cocoa butter, raspberry oil. Okay.
Didn't know raspberries had oil. You get the texture of that puffed quinoa.
I'm glad they put that in there.
Give it a little texture.
That's the crunch part, raspberry crunch.
It is, but I tell you what, that one comes across as very gritty on my tongue. Almost to the point of being like sandy, like grit, which I don't like. It's almost to that point.
I understand what you're saying.
It's not quite that bad, but it's there.
It does have a little bit of a sandiness to it. He's right. I really do love the raspberry flavor. I'm impressed that they have that level of the raspberry in there.
It's pretty decent.
You feel like you've had a dark chocolate with raspberry, except none of it is smooth. It's not smooth at all.
No, this is not good melting chocolate, that's for sure.
No, I do like the quinoa because I do like that crunchiness that it added. I also like the calories on these bars. I think the calories is great. A half a bar, 190 calories.
That's not bad.
You're going to feel like that really hit that chocolate need, although it is dark chocolate.
Yeah.
So for me, I would rather have milk chocolate, but I don't know if this company does milk chocolate. I don't know. This is what they had. And like I said, they had the toffee as well, but it was also dark chocolate. So I don't know if they have milk or not. I believe we've reviewed this brand on the channel before, but we've reviewed so many candy bars that it's hard to keep up. I very much like these though. If I was a person who looked for good quality dark chocolate, this would be a brand I would go to for.
You at least try it.
You just need to know that it is not smooth.
It's not one of those nice melt. If you're the type that wants to lay it on your tongue and let it melt, I don't think this is going to be for you.
But I like it because I do like that added texture. I like feeling like I got something a little extra, and you do. So I know you.
The hazelnut would be the only one I would get.
Okay. I would get, and I'm going to pick the hazelnut last. I'm going to go for just the regular dark chocolate one, the raspberry number 2, and then I'm going to go for the hazelnut number 3 because I know I got salt and a little texture, but somebody had to come in last place. So you'll have to let us know if you've tried this brand before. I'll have pictures for you at the end, and thanks for watching.